Hello, and welcome back to Sleepy Joe 2 wipes off his glasses at the start of a video because he's a professional. Also, it'll be my last run of the day, probably not the last run of the week. I've become moderately addicted to playing this game. Not addicted to watching it. People put out way too many videos of this, myself technically included, because I am putting out videos, but slightly addicted. We're gonna do an Eve run. We can do basically anything. We can do whatever. I would like to get boss rush, so if we can get some good items, that will help us tremendously. Also, if I can not take damage. So there's our seed. More Babylon, Deadbird. Deadbird is worthless, just as worthless as he was in the original game, sadly. Oh good. This room. We have no bombs, but there's a tinted rock there. Also, this room is straight up garbage. Especially if that spider comes over here. The reason it's straight up garbage is because it has a billion freaking spider spawners over. Which take a while to kill because it takes us 3 hits to kill a freaking spider, and these things are apparently just gonna spit them out. Please stop. Like, if I need to get to the boss trap room, let's just hit both of them a little bit. There we go. Keep them from spawning anything else if we can. Get some dedicated damage. Take some damage because I'm an idiot. And of course Deadbird is just gonna sit there. Because it is worthless. Let's go somewhere. I need to find the item room. There we go. Find the item room as soon as we can. Try and get some damage. If we can get Horror of Babylon state with some spirit hearts to protect ourselves, we'll be alright. Horror of Babylon in and of itself is a huge damage up, so... But this first floor is not going particularly quickly, but it is also just the first floor. Can't judge a run based on the first floor necessarily. Sure, I mean... I don't think we've ever had Dead Onion. I didn't even know that was actually an item. Our tier range is terrible. We appear to have piercing shots though. I don't know what necessarily Toxic Aura means, but it's made my tears into chocolate. Which I guess is fine. Oh. I was hoping that was something slightly better than Paralysis. Didn't give us a damage upgrade. But Toxic Aura may be doing something in terms of damage for us here, I'm not sure. I would love to kill Mr. Popcorn there, but he appears to be freaking invulnerable. Yeah, it still takes us 3 shots to kill anything. I mean, basic spiders, it takes us like a billion shots to kill something else, but... Seriously though, if you could, like, die. We gotta keep hitting that thing so it doesn't spawn spiders, otherwise we'll be here for days. Spiders for days. What the heck does Toxic Aura do? Doesn't seem to be doing any damage. Do I want to stay in Horror of Babylon? I mean, I do. Am I going to kill myself? We have a bomb. Let's go get that rock. So we can technically relatively safely stay in Horror of Babylon. You can see the damage increase that gave us. I just have to be careful about picking up red hearts, which is kind of instinctual. You see a red heart, you pick a red heart up. That's basically how your brain operates. Pill? Haunts. Good. My favorite boss. The easiest one to deal with. Range down. Oh, that's good, because I already had pretty poor range. Still hardest part of this boss fight is these 2 ghosts, especially if you get them early, because these ghosts are tanky. He's not so tanky, but my range is awful, so if he does that 5 bullet shot, I'll have a heck of a time dodging it. So I'll play it a bit safe. Like whenever I think he might shoot, I'll just kind of back away from him. Not even gonna wait for the tell most of the time, I'm just gonna retreat. Alright, yeah, there you go. Wait for him to shoot, go back in there, get some nice hits in, back off a bit. Alright, perfect. Flawless victory. Gave me a spirit heart. That's technically bad. I mean, I'm sure you've realized why that's technically bad. So now the only way to get permanent Horror of Babylon is just remove extra red hearts. Which I would normally do anyway. But we can't, like, artificially do it anymore. Because it's just going to regenerate our health whenever it feels like, so... It wasn't a damage up. Most of our damage excuse me, most of our damage ups generally are going to come from item rooms and deals with the devil, I think. Whoa, dude, chill out. What's going on there? I've never seen him do that. I don't have a key. Are you the popcorn that explodes? No. Oh, we can shoot over rocks, too. I just realized that. That's actually really nice. So Toxic Aura, despite appearing to actually do no additional damage, seems like a pretty good item. We're gonna pick it up anyway, but we're probably never going to use that unless we miraculously somehow come across large quantities of money. Please die. Thank you. There's poop all over this floor, all over this room, and I got some fat man charging at me. No bomb. I would like a bomb. Get another spirit heart out of this. Thank you. Quite a lot, thank you. Ooh, a key. Might open that golden chest. There's our boss room already. Also, another tinted rock. So, the game's being really kind on tinted rocks. So, if we can just, you know, get that deal with the devil that we need to increase our damage, we will be doing pretty good. Speed's a bit low. By speed, I mean, like, you know, completion rate. There you go. Have a magic fingers. That did like no damage. I wonder if that's based on like tier damage. Cause yeah, that's doing nothing. I mean, I may as well use the last cent, but it's also doing like 3 tiers worth of damage for a penny. Is it worth it though? If I had like 99 cents, it probably would be worth it to spam it out a bit on bosses to get them done faster, but that was close. My range is atrocious. I've got like original Binding of Isaac kind of like Mom's Knife range going on here, except without Mom's Knife. Or Mom's Spaghetti. Although Mom's Spaghetti as a weapon, I'm not quite sure about that. I'm also not entirely sure of the range on Mom's Spaghetti. Another Spirit Heart. Ooh, I don't know why stuff's dropping Spirit Hearts like they're going, oh, like they're going out of style. Alright, you know what? I'm pretty pleased with that. Is there, well, yeah, we need resources, we need consumables, so we're going to continue exploring. Our damage should be respectable. We didn't sadly get a deal with the devil that would allow us to drop to 1 heart. Our damage is actually nowhere near as much as I thought it would be. It's only 3 spicks. 3 spicks? 3 specks? 3 ticks? I don't know. We have no bombs, we have 1 key. You see what I mean? Like, my resource drop is like horrible luck for whatever reason. Everyone else, you know, rolling in resources, and I do in some runs as well, but not the ones I record most of the time. The ones I record seem to have a massive, you know, problem getting keys and bombs and money and anything else. Well, actually money I'm usually alright with. Is that 2 shots for big flies? It's 2 shots for spiders, so it's definitely an improvement over the 3 that we used to have to do. A range upgrade, and this is the thing I don't always say, a range upgrade would not necessarily be the worst thing in the world right now. In fact, you know, generally a range upgrade is not the worst thing in the world, but there's other things I'd much rather have in most cases. But in this case, a range upgrade would be pretty nice. Lump of coal plus a range upgrade. Lump of coal in general. The reason I keep wanting lump of coal instead of Krampus's head is I feel like, thanks for breaking the poop for me. I feel like Krampus's head is kind of cheaty. You get Krampus's head, you just kill everything. Doesn't even matter what your normal tiers are like. Your normal tiers can be garbage. Krampus's head kills everything for you. Now, admittedly, there are runs where I will take Krampus's head, or we're just doing atrociously. Like, we have like no chance unless we take Krampus's head, but I'm feeling alright with this run. You guys need to chill out with your homing tier bollocks, because stuff like that will eventually happen. Their homing tiers are complete bollocks. They track crazy well. Probably their shot speed is low. I mean, sure. I could leave it there, but there's really not necessarily much of a reason to leave it there. How long does it take to kill not Krampus head. A greed head. It doesn't take long to kill it if you turn it into poop. Otherwise, though, it appears to take quite a while to kill one. Golden key. Don't mind if I do. We get a assortment of golden chests. That would be good. If I could hit that guy consistently, that would have also been good. Hello, friend. 2 mobs, alright. Probably a possibility of a secret room right here, so we'll do a quick check. 'Twas there. Gave us some pills. Puberty. Paralysis and unknowns. We'll take this one into the boss fight here. Ooh, the Fallen. Oh, it's amnesia. Well, I don't know where the boss room is anymore, but we are here. I don't know if that did any more damage than before, even though we have more tier damage. Barely more tier damage, mind you. The Fallen splits, doesn't he? This is going to be a problem. I mean, we've piercing shots, and now we have Dead Bird. I also took damage twice, because I'm terrible. But what's going to happen is they're going to start doing these laser bollocs separately. I need one of them to die. Oh, well, there you go. Of course, the other one will immediately die afterwards. Book of Belial, much better than that thing. Let's continue onward then, shall we? Book of Belial will help with boss fights. I would have gotten to deal with the devil if it wasn't the Fallen. I hate the Fallen. Well, actually, I hate the Fallen with low range. Alright, you know what? I have no idea where we've been because of amnesia. We're just gonna go to the next floor. I may have missed an amazing room somewhere. I don't know because I can't see it because I forgot we were here. So, down to the next floor. I'll try to use Book of Belial as much as we can, but try and save it for bosses as well, because, you know, Book of Belial. That's how it works. That is an interesting room if we can fly. Not so much if we can't. We may as well use it here. Although, they will apparently just kill themselves without me actually even shooting at them, so never mind. Please stop with your hippity-hoppins. Please stop with your troll bombs that, for whatever unknown reason, managed to travel across the entire room without exploding. Please hit. Thank you. Some sort of orbital would be nice to protect me from my own stupidity, because we are losing health at a pace much faster than I should be losing health. Primarily because I'm doing stupid stuff like that, but still. Losing health way faster than we should be. There's our item room. Be good. I mean, it's alright. It's not necessarily good. Is it better than Book of Belial? Probably not. There are some instances where it could probably be considered better than Book of Belial. I don't necessarily know off the top of my head, but it does do a ton of damage and it does distract, so... Oh, good. I get to fight you dingo-bongles over here. Hopefully without randomly getting myself blown up, which we managed to accomplish, amazingly. There's our ball shroom. The shroom shouldn't be too bad. We can get these guys all in a line, like so. Get them worked down in goo. You know how this fight goes. You know how it works. If I could get this dude to die and stop slipping and sliding all over the level, that'd be nice. Please die? Thank you. A penny! Still not a lot of consumables on this run. The hollow! Not a hard fight with piercing shots, and shots that can go over rocks, actually. But our range is crazy low, so we gotta be careful here. To not almost get hit like I did like 12 times in that fight. A range upgrade, sign me up, deal with the devil. KRAMPUS. I mean, I would honestly rather have Lump of Coal if you could... Ow, do that for me, sir. Dead Bird, thank you. I like Dead Bird. When it attaches, it does like no damage. It's so bad. I mean, we get it for free, so it's not terrible, but it's almost worthless. And we got Head of Krampus. Krampus is head. Why do I keep calling... Oh, it is Head of Krampus. I'm actually calling it right and then correcting itself to the wrong name. We're gonna take Book of Belial. Don't ask why. I don't actually know why. I would have rather honestly had just a regular deal with the devil. That way I could trade some of my life away for an item that would maybe give me a health buffer so we could actually run Horror of Babylon, which would make it way less likely that we're going to take damage because we would be killing stuff in like 5 shots instead of 12. Don't quote me on exact numbers here. I'm not a mathematician. Please die. Please die. Our shot speed is awful as well, good lord. Okay, probably not going to play that, all things considered here. Even with Book of Belial, it takes us a fair few shots to kill things. We can kill the little poops in 1, no 2 actually. Unless the tear lands on it? Does the tear landing on something do more damage? I don't know. I have no way to test it because these things don't have health bars. I mean, if it does, that's interesting. And it would explain the low range. They got a weird, like, splash effect, so maybe it's true. I don't know. So maybe range upgrade was actually bad, because now I have to stand way far away, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it works. It probably doesn't work like that, but hey, I'm not the developer, what do I know? We could shoot these guys from the front though, so that's nice. Oh, come on, don't fly over the rocks like that. Ain't nobody got time to mess with you flying over the rocks like that. We're gonna blow up that skull. It did not pay out with the item that I desired. If you're curious, the item I desired was something that would gain victory. I could show my children for eons upon eons about my victory in the Binding of Isaac because of this item I found in a skull. I don't know what I'm on about anymore. When do I ever know what I'm on about? Much less in Isaac videos, to be honest. Hopefully you don't take like 500 shots to kill. Thank you. Ooh. Weird heart. Item room contains Cricket's body, which is pretty good, especially the tears upgrade. But appears to be a range downgrade again, so we're back to having no range. Well, I mean, we've got splash damage, so don't get me wrong, that's really good. But apparently this run is just destined to have no range. Splash damage is probably one of my favorite ones. 2 of spades. Is that keys or bombs? I think it's keys. You're the jumpy ones, aren't you? Yes, you are. Also, I just walked right into that. Dead bird. Please. Why are you so useless? Why am I so useless? I think I do about the same damage as Dead Bird. That's kind of embarrassing. Here's our boss fight, Depths 1. Unlikely that we are going to be getting a boss rush, considering it's already 16 minutes, and we don't do a lot of damage. And we may not get a deal with the devil on this floor. Because I took damage against the boss. Like an idiot. I wish the spikes did damage to Loki, but that would be a bit stupid, to be fair. Bomb flies do damage to him. He dropped an Eternal Heart? What is up with the drops going on? He did get a deal with the devil. Got a speed upgrade. Brimstone does not work with splash damage, so even though it would carry me, I don't think we're going to take it. Now the question becomes, does that kill me? I think that's the pact. Health down. Well, does it kill me? Nope. 2 spades. Sure. We did find the item room. I don't remember what was in it. Oh yeah, Cricket's body. Shop is effectively worthless. Let's just continue. Why not? We're in permanent Horror Babylon now, because we're down to 1 heart. When we do have 1 heart, I did think that far ahead. It wasn't much further ahead, but I did think that far ahead. But we are in permanent Babylon, so that'll drastically increase our damage output. As you've probably already noticed, my voice went like a really weird pitch when I said that. Probably. I don't even know how to replicate. I don't even know what kind of pitch that was. Our range is still atrociously bad. But hey, we're not doing terribly if I can just stop taking damage. Range down, that's what I needed. Was a range down pill. I've forgotten, like, what's the drop button? It's that, isn't it? Or is it R3? I thought it was R2. Is it R2 and R3? I think it's R2 and R3. I don't know. Either way, we're going to drop that pill over there and move on at the speed of light. Thank you for not hitting me with your brimstones, wall spiders. Much appreciated. Thank you for the bomb, too. Let's put a bomb here. Maybe it'll save me. Yes, actually, that's really good. I'm glad I did that. We should go north. I don't know why, but I always go north. Well, I don't actually always go north, but you know what I mean. I frequently go north expecting the boss room to be up there. However, it was the item room, which quite frankly is technically slightly better. Sure. Concussive tears plus splash damage is pretty good, although it makes enemies behave a bit erratically. To be fair, they are also, you know, internal hemorrhaging of brain blood. I don't know what I'm talking about. We can go in these rooms now, but that's not a golden chest, so we're not going to do it. Ooh, speed. Speed is bad in that room. Everything. Being small is bad with those little suction-y generaty things. Suction-y generaty things. I can't see the shadow. There it is. There's two? Yep. So here's our boss. We technically could potentially do this. It is red bombs, so it's just going to be a bunch of stompy stomps. Which should be easy to deal with, as demonstrated. Even though I'm terrible at dodging stompy stomps, I can deal with the stompy stomp mom a lot easier than any of the other moms. The question is, do we want to go up or down? We're going down, because I want to go in here. Little brimstone, don't care enough to pick it up. What's in here? Spoon bender. And 2 of those, and I'm actually going to cheat because I never remember what these things are. And I don't go to this site to actually look up items that I've never seen before. I only go to this site to look up items that I have seen before if I have an interest in them. So, it is the Swiggly M. I never remember the signs, I apologize. And the Swiggly O. The Swiggly O is Stompy. The Swiggly M is Poison Tears. Poison Tears sounds pretty good. I mean, Stompy's pretty good too. Or do I want Spoon Bender? I don't think Spoon Bender will do much at this range. What's Perthra? Change. Oh, that's a reroll, isn't it? Do I do it? I did it. Was it worth it? No. I'm kind of wishing I didn't. I should have picked up items because there were good items there. We're not going to do Boss Rush because I re-rolled it into garbage items, so we're just going to move on. I'll get Boss Rush on another run. We don't need to worry too much about that. I do need to minimize my browser. There we go. We don't need to look up items anymore. Poison Tears, I'm thinking, is probably what I would have went with there, because stacking poison with concussive and splash damage tears is actually pretty effective, because it basically always triggers. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, I ran right into him. Plus it would increase our damage quite a bit from the ticking poison damage. Don't want to go in there, because that's suicide. Oh, good. I'm gonna fight some of these. Oh, good, it spawned on me and turned into poop. I hope you're happy. Stupid Diglett thing. There you go. Kiefer Bomb. Worth it? I don't know. I'm gonna lean towards no. I can't believe that didn't hit me. You should have seen how hard I was pressing the walk to the left button. I was in full panic mode. The Emperor card, pretty useful. I was to skip to... We're going down, right? Yes. This is important knowledge to remember. We are in fact going down. Oh, he's invisible. I was wondering where he went. He's also now salty. I can't see if you pop up because you're invisible. Which is straight up bollocks, but he does drop a red chest when they die. Alright. So we can skip straight to the lamb if we need to, which, I'm not gonna lie, might not be a bad idea. Because fighting down there is terrible. Of course, fighting the lamb is terrible too, but the rooms you can encounter in the chest and the dark room are just insane. I almost walked onto that, by the way. I'm sure you noticed that. I've only got 4 cents, dude. It's unlikely he's going to pay out, and I'm probably going to step on the spikes because I'm an idiot. High Conquest. I hate you, by the way. Should have used this earlier. He already hit me anyway, so screw it. The reason I hate him is because he's got... We can get a deal with the devil down here? Apparently we can. The reason I hate him is because he has homing tears. This would allow us to fly. Frankly, we're going to keep Book of Belial. And continue onwards. We could skip to the mom fight. Get a charge and then skip to the mom fight, but if we're going to skip anything, we should probably skip the hardest thing we can possibly get to, not the hardest thing we're expected to get to. Does this give us health on each floor? I don't remember. Pills. This should be a fairly easy fight because of the splash damage. Some flies. And a bomb. Please don't hit me. Thank you. You hit Loki. Much appreciated. I hate dazing enemies that teleport because they just go freaking everywhere. Stop it, please. Chubb shouldn't be a hard fight. Especially we can cuss him. Please come here, Chubb. What is this pill? Are you a wizard? Well, I mean, now we've just got a wall of tears in front of us, basically. And puberty was our other pill. Somehow we killed Chubb on accident. Sure. 2 bombs for a bomb. I mean, it is technically a positive trade. Let's continue onwards. Hello again. Bomb. Judgment, whatever the dude's name is, I don't remember. Please hit something in the general direction of that way. Oh, we're back to normal now. Right. Continuing onwards. Where is the boss fight? Please, game. Where are some golden chests? I was not surprised I took damage there. I'm not surprised I took damage again. I'm not surprised I died in that room because those enemies are stupid. That was a pretty good run too. I liked that run, but apparently it is not meant to be. That sucks. I hate those enemies. There's my mouse. Woo, mouse. But I hate those enemies that spawn so close to you. And then they all start moving independently and then it gets all awkward to dodge. We are, however, filling out our item list quite well. We've still got some challenges to go, some of which unlock items, like Waka Waka unlocks the scythes, I believe. I don't know what Purus unlocks, but either way, our kill to death ratio is still positive, because it only counts mom kills, which generally aren't that hard to get unless you get murdered by little weird Diglett things in the womb, in which case you're pretty much screwed because you've been murdered by little weird Diglett things in the womb. And on that note, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.